Well, it's been a strange year so far. Summer is here and things are changing somewhat, but what never changes is the need for people to donate their time to a good cause. Jennifer Archer from the United Way of Greater Toledo is here looking for some lunch hour heroes. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So people still need to eat, right? And I think now more than ever, families are really in need for the services there at the United Way.
Absolutely. So we know that since it's summertime and school's out, and it's been out for a while, that kids still need to eat. And that's traditionally been an issue in our community anyhow during the summer. But this year we see just a growth, huge increase in the number of people that need to get some help to make sure their kids are fed during the summer.
Yes, and as you said, we always have that need over the summer because kids aren't in school, and a lot of times they rely on that. But now with this whole pandemic, everything is just kind of out of whack for families, and so we have to continue to provide those meals. But you need people to help get those meals together, right?
We do, especially as people are starting to kind of return to work. We've had volunteers volunteering with us at about 18 sites since March, but right now we're up to 24 sites where with community partners like Connecting Kids to Meals, we're handing out lunches, and it really only takes about an hour and a half of someone's time to be part of that at those 24 sites, Monday through Friday. We need anywhere from 2 to 4 volunteers at each site, so you can imagine the need that we've got to help hand those meals out.
Yeah, 24 sites, that many people volunteering. Yes, that is a lot of meals, a lot of need here in our community. And even if if you aren't back to work yet, or you're working remotely, your schedule's a little bit more, fluid, you can come out. Or if you are back to work in a normal office setting, take your lunch hour and do some volunteering then.
That's right. That's why we brought up the idea of this Lunch Hour Hero Initiative. Being a hero is such a big and important thing everywhere in the world. But right now, if people just decide to repurpose and reimagine their lunch hour and be a hero to kids in our community, they can sign up and join us and help hand out meals. Just repurposing that hour for lunch or that hour for your workout or even your hour for your coffee break. There's tons of need, and it seems like a big idea that could take a lot of time, but it really doesn't.
So altogether, though, how many volunteers do you really need to pull all this off then?
So we need anywhere from right around 700 volunteers a week, really, if you look at all the shifts. We've had, our volunteers have given over 8,000 hours of community service since everything started in March. And we've had some volunteers that have given over 100 hours of their time personally just since this began. So it really is a great way to find a different use for time in your day, but also to find some hope with everything that's going on. We keep thinking that we're a step closer and a step closer, and then something else comes up in the news. And by taking that time and giving to somebody that needs your help, you can find some hope and inspiration in what you're doing. Yeah,
I would imagine that for the volunteers, they get something out of this as well.
Absolutely. The stories that I've heard and the people that keep coming back, even the folks that come help us build the snack packs at our building here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, if they can't find a shift to sign up because we've limited the number of people, obviously, to keep social distancing low, they get kind of frustrated that they can't come back because it really does mean something to them. It's just, again, it's that hope that it gives you to be a part of making a real impact.
Yeah, it sounds like some serious scheduling needs to happen to make all of this work, right? So how can people, do they go online and kind of see what's available and where?
Absolutely. They can go to Volunteer Toledo, really easy words to remember, .org, and it will take them to a place they can sign up either to get our ongoing newsletters with updates of where the needs are or to sign up for a shift. There's also a blog on our website at unitedwaytoledo.org that talks a little bit about how volunteerism shifted. Typically volunteers that help in these spaces a lot of times will be retirees or older adults who can't volunteer right now because of the risk. So you can learn a little bit more about where the needs are, how you can help, whether it be at a distance or during this lunch hour hero space, just going to volunteertoledo.org. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, so a lot of mouths still need to be fed, and we need hundreds of volunteers to make that happen. So again, get on the website volunteertoledo.org, and you can find a schedule or something that works out for you with your schedule, a day of the week, or maybe you do it once a week or once a month or whatever you could do. You can get on the website there and see, as you said, find another use for your time throughout the day.
That's right.
It'll be helping you, other people, of course, in the community, but yourself as well. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for your time.
Yep, take care.